Coming to you from the Speight's Clock Tavern this Movember, Rock Drive presents Talk on Tap. It's always a good time to check on your mates.
Like Roundy, the big dog at Movember.
The only dog.
You did a great job.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Speight's have been on board for a long time, massive supporters of Movember and the mahi that you and the team do. It's a great bit of kit that's going to be travelling the length of the country and enabling mates to catch up with each other and have a little bit of chat on tap. Anecdotally, how important is those conversations to slowing down any degradation of men's health in New Zealand?
Oh, not even anecdotally. Like, there's just so much information that says, you know, when you and me were young fellas, Jay, and we were at high school or at our local rugby club, or you're surfing with mates or whatever it may be, we've got this big group of friends, and like you're coming together with people with shared values, and you're having conversations, you're doing a little bit of problem solving. And as tight old buggers like you and me and Dunc, you know, we get a bit older and we step out of those settings because we're busy with our work, or, you know, there's commitments with family or financial commitments, then we're not in those environments as much and we're not problem solving. And that's actually really bad for us. And the horrible thing that showcases that the most is that, you know, men and women have a really similar incidence of depression, but 3 out of 4 people who take their own lives are men. Anything like this that provides a platform and environment to bring men together, these sort of venues are really, really valuable. Have conversations and problem solve. So it's not anecdotal, like this is genuinely a men's health tool.
I don't know how to start the conversation. It's a little bit sticky for me. I'm not great to chat at the best of times. This is a one-stop shop for all of those things because you just work through them with you and your mates.
Oh, totally. And we sit in an environment like this, in a cool spot like this, we look at the things on the wall and it all seems quite easy, but it's not. Easy is quite hard, and sometimes it's really hard to do with your mates because they're the ones who know you inside out and they know the truth. Yeah. You know? But actually, you know, being brave and being prepared to ask a couple of these questions on more than one occasion and keep going back and revisiting it is really, really valuable, really, really hard, but like all things in life, it gets a little bit easier every time you do it. And I'm the Movember manager and I do things like this and it's awesome, but like still to have those conversations with my best mates, the guys who know me inside out from school and university and all that sort of stuff, that's still really tough, you know, and I'm forever still trying to work on that, the best way to go about that as well. So
we talk about it quite a bit, particularly this year, role modelling what good behaviour is, because you can't be what you can't see. What works for me might work for you. What is it that works for you in terms of filling your cup back up?
I say to everyone, just put it in the calendar. Like, so whatever works for you, put it in the calendar. Like I literally have things in my calendar that'll say, ring my mate, ring this person, discuss this. You know, because if it's in my calendar, then it happens. But if I just leave it to my own devices and it's up in my head or it's just jotted down somewhere, it doesn't happen. So if I normalise it, all these other things that I do in life, there's certain things that need to be done for it to happen. So for me to prioritise my health and that of other people, then I need to do it in that way as well.
Yeah, I find that locking stuff in the calendar is mean for like mates' trips or whatever. So you've just got something to work towards, you know, like especially during lockdown, everyone battled because they had nothing to look forward to. So I've really enjoyed like getting on the blow of the boys and figuring out what the next trip away is going to be, and you know, it could be something like you know, a 2-day fishing thing, or there's many different things it can be, but it's about actually locking those in, because otherwise you just end up having the same freaking conversations every time you chat them. Yeah, we should do something, but you're right, lock it in the calendar, job done.
100%, and like you say, it can be anything. You know, it can literally be a Sunday afternoon together, it can be a couple of days together, it can be a shared passion, doesn't matter what it is, but...
Couples massages, AJ?
Yeah,
me and
that's
you,
what we do.
weekly?
We do.
But
it's that's why we look so great. How relaxed are we?
What works for you might work for someone else. Check on your mates this Movember and always. Head to Movember.com now to donate.